Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome back to Lorcana, the trading card game. This is set number 9, Fabled. So this is an interesting set because they've done 8 other sets, obviously being number 9. This is a semi-reprint set. So most of the cards, not all of them, are reprinted from sets from the older ones. And I don't know how far back it goes. I don't know if it's only for like the first 3 or 4 sets. I'm assuming it's not all the way up to set number 8. I'm guessing it's probably like 1, 2, and 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. I didn't actually find that exact information out, but it does have some new cards in there as well. And the idea of reprinting some cards in a set like this, I'm guessing the idea is because some of the early stuff people didn't know about the game, so they had trouble finding them. And they thought maybe rather than, and this is my personal opinion, I don't have the actual information or reasoning behind this, so I'm assuming they figured then people could get them without having to like reprint all the old packs again. They could just reprint the ones that, hey, these were the cards that people maybe at tournaments or looking at secondary markets for buying and selling, and reprint the ones they thought were the best of some of those cards, and not reprint all the other ones. It's not unlike trading card games to reprint cards. That's definitely nothing new. Magic the Gathering does it all the time. Yu-Gi-Oh! Eventually started doing it. I know Pokemon has done reprint sets as well in the past. I don't know how recently they've done that. But they could have done it, I guess, if you link this, like, comparison like Magic, they could have done more similar to that. It's like, every set, they could have added, like 3 or 4 or a handful of new cards, like out of the 100+ cards in each set. They could have maybe done like 10 reprinted cards in each one to kind of fit with that theme, and that could have been an interesting way to do it. Then you're only getting a couple. So I think that's the only thing that might have put some people off on here, was that they're like, I've been playing since the beginning. I don't want to have to rebuy a full reprint set to get all the same cards over and over again. But because they added brand new stuff, they almost feel like they have to buy it to try and hunt down the new stuff. So it's a little here nor there. But we want to go through it so we can see what's all in here. So I picked up a treasure trove. I actually picked up 2 of them. As you can see, some of the new stuff we are going to get, and this is what, of course, is going to sell it, is because we're getting Goof Troop, but we're getting I know it's a Goof Troop, but is it just maxing? Is it just maxing Goofy? I don't know if that was actually color. We have a new Minnie and Mickey on here as well. But some of this is also what they did was any of the enchanted cards, like the super rare ones, that people hunt down forever. They're brand new artwork on those, I believe. So again, that's going to be the other thing that's going to drive people to get this. So what's always in an Illumineer's Trove is we're going to get 8 booster packs. Which is always fun. Full art storage box, 6 dividers to keep your cards safe. Organize each divider features enchanted art card with a foil treatment. Keep track of inks. Keep track of damage. You have 6 ink-themed dice, 1 for each type. A foil spin down counter to make it easy to keep track of your lore. So very cool. Yeah, so we can crack one of these open and see what we get. I always like getting these troves because, if nothing else, it's depending on where you're buying your cards. If you're buying at roughly retail price, it's about the same price as buying 8 packs of cards. So we have Powerline on there. We have a Mulan. We have Max. And we have an Ariel. Yeah, buying one of these is typically about the same price as buying 8 packs of cards. I know, again, depending on how much your packs are worth, cost wherever you buy them. But you get a nice box to store everything in. Plus, you also get, and I use this for like other card games and stuff. Like I buy, I use all my other like One Piece and other stuff until I can find time to put them all in binders eventually. Right now I've been putting all my cards in the Lorcana boxes, and I have so I've been buying 2 of these for every set. So I have one with the new Lorcana, and I have another one for it's just full of Dragon Ball Z and One Piece and Digimon cards and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's always kind of nice there. Alright, so what else do we have in here? Nice little search. I like the fact you can always take one of these out too. So if you ever have, these are removable. So if you have like your own storage things, or if you want to use these for something else, these aren't beholden to be stuck in there. The only thing that, of course, this is going to do is going to keep that lid on there. If you do take these out, just to show, of course, now the lid's going to drop down even farther. So keep that in mind. If you still want that lid lift in there, you can keep that in there. Cool. Alright, so what do we have for other things? We have our flail counter. Max, Goofy, and Power Ones. Keep track of your lore. So these are nice. They're just simple cardboard ones, but, you know, definitely useful for just, you know, you want a quick game one if you don't have any special extra components. Other reason why I like getting the extra set, because I like having the extra little health counters. Oh, I want to see if I can pull these out. Yeah, these are pretty. Every one of these has always been beautiful and gorgeous. So these are just, yeah, very simple. Just one for each different color. Ruby, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, and steel. And sapphire. Maybe I didn't say sapphire the first time. But yeah, just really cool. So now since I have a second box, I have a second set of these. I could see someone being crazy enough to buy, like, if you're going to keep buying these as it comes out, maybe for, like, this type of guys, because they're all in colors, is buying, like, 6 boxes and having one set for each thing. So, or if you're playing, like, a single or a dual color deck, you could have counters for each color. That'd be kind of a cool idea. It'd be expensive, but if you're going to buy a bunch of them anyhow, that's not even a terrible idea. Then we have our dividers here. I'm going to grab my easel here. She's got some little dividers, so depending on how you want to divide them. And every one of these Illumineer Troves has a different set of these dividers. So some have sorted them out by rarity, some have sorted them out by ink color. So you get some different options on how you kind of want to sort out your decks. Or your cards, your collections. Some people might just put this in between set 1, set 2, set 3. Some people might, you know, use this for sorting out their boxes. Like, hey, I have this colored deck. Some might sort cards out by rarity. It's very cool. And they're both double-sided. And then these ones, they made foil. So we got Dumbo for Amethyst. Amber was the Lion King. For Emerald, we have Steamboat Willie Mickey. For Ruby, we have the Goof Troop, the Goofy Movie. So it's the Goofy Movie, so it's technically not, I don't know if it is Goof Troop, if it's linked into the Goof Troop TV series, or if the TV series just spun out of it, but I don't know if they're intrinsically linked. In Sapphire, we have Mulan. And in steel, we have Lilo. Now, my only thing, and I'm sure some of us might mention this, I don't think these are the colors of the character. I think Miss Mulan is probably in red. This Mickey's probably in steel. Dumbo's probably in purple. Lion, you know, I might be wrong. They could be those colors, but they could have just picked some cool characters as well. Alright, so then we have 2 boxes, so we have 16 packs to go through. Let's look at the artwork. We have a Steamboat Mickey. We'll have a Cruella de Vil, and then we will have the Goof Troop. I'm going to keep calling them the Goof Troop, even though it's technically Goofy Movie. Although they have done TV series now, so that they could always expand upon this. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this. I already opened one pack earlier, so I just wanted to see what was in it. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So, alright, we do have this. We have Ursula Vanessa. So now this is just going to say 204 cards. English set number 9. Now it doesn't tell you what set it previously is from. I'm not top of my head, I always know exactly which cards are from a previous set or not. I might recognize some of them I might not. But we'll just kind of go through each one. So we have Ursula as Vanessa. She's a singer 4. You can sing songs that cost 4. We have Sergeant Tibbs, Courageous Cat. Yes, sir, right away, sir. We have Benja, Guardian of the Dragon Gem. We have a choice. When you play this character, you may banish a chosen item. Improvise. Choosing character gets +1 challenge this turn, draw a card. Louis, Chill Nephew. So I think this is all the way up in like. So that's always the thing. I want to say it's like, it feels like if this is not a new card, the nephews, for them getting appearing to like set, I want to say like 6 or 7. Like they're not that old, but this could just be a brand new card. I wish I almost had something on there that said like old set, just so you knew which ones they were, but I get it. This is support. So you can boost character quests and may add your challenge to another chosen character's challenge this turn. We have Belle, Untrained Mystic. Here now, don't do that. When you play this character, move up to 1 damage counter from chosen character to a chosen opposing character. The Queen of Hearts, Sensing Weakness. Floodborn version, cool. Shift 2. So this might be new. I don't know if we had a shift Queen of Hearts yet. Let the game begin. Whenever your character challenges another character, you may draw a card. Jafar, the Lamp Thief. I am your master now. When you play this character, the top 2 cards of your deck, put one at the top of your deck and the other on the bottom. We have the Mob Song. Sing together for a pay of 10. Any number of your teammates with characters with a total cost of 10 or more may sing this card for free. So it's kind of fun if you have like a teammate going on. Deal 3 damage up to 3 chosen characters and or locations. Our first rare is Moana of Matanui. We can fix it. Whenever this character quests, you may ready your other exerted princess characters. If you do, they can't quest for the rest of this turn. And we have Tinkerbell, Giant Fairy. I believe this is from set 1 or 2. I remember that's one of the, I think it's from set 1 even. Shift 4. Rock the boat. When you play this character, deal 1 damage to each opposing character. Puny Pirate. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character, in a challenge, you may deal 2 damage to a chosen opposing character. Then we got another Tinkerbell as our foil card, which is the common version, but we have Most Helpful. So that's Evasive and Pixie Dust. So characters with Evasive can challenge this character, and Pixie Dust is when you play this character, chosen character gains Evasive. Cool. And then we have a puzzle card. So it's like, my best guess is we're getting a Goofy Movie with Powerline as the puzzle piece. On the back of that, while we're looking at this quick, it says, Are You a Hero? Save the Realm as Disney Heroes in a cooperative board game from Champions of Light, or a villain, play Villainous. I have done boxings for pretty much every Villainous that's been out. I have not gotten Hero of Light yet. So I'm still debating at that. So here's one thing I want to show up before I jump into the other packs. I noticed this. I'm not sure if other card games have ever done this, or if other Lorcana have ever done this, but we have the Steamboat Mickey artwork. If we flip to the back side of the little tab, it has Mariana Morio on there as the artist. I think that is really cool. I have never noticed they've done that. So here's like the one for the Goofy Movie. And we have Erie Wellis on here. And then if we look at the Cruella de Vil one, and we flip hers up, we have a Juan Diego Leon. So yeah, I think that's really cool, like, that you're putting the artwork, or the name of the artist up on the pack as well, because it's like, yeah, that's their art, and it's a great way if someone, like, looked at the artwork to know. I get you can't do that for every single thing, like, I don't know if, like, the box here has that, or any of that stuff. But they do actually show it, so, like, yeah, just as a note to that. See if I can move this for a sec. So on the bottom of the cardboard box, packaging and storing box, it has the artists who did all the artwork on them. So it might not have like all of these necessarily, but at least has the like pictures on the outside of the box. I think that is a really neat thing to do. Like, you want to promote your artists, someone just has a picture of the box, you can see, oh, who did that artwork? And you don't have to go and hunt on the internet looking for who did that. You might have to a bit for that one, they just list 5 artists, but that's still pretty cool. And of course, they always have your little artists down there too as well, so that's always great. And I love the newer games to start putting like a little paintbrush or something on there, just to help notify it, so you're not just like, oh, it's just another line in the business text. Alright, so pack 2, sorry for the rambling there, we have Pluto Friendly Pooch. Good dog, exert. You may pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn. Gaston, arrogant hunter. He is reckless. Character can't quest and must challenge each turn if able. Hercules, the true hero. Bodyguard. Character may enter play exerted. An opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose 1 bodyguard if able. Aladdin, Prince Ali, fabulous, wealthy, practically untouchable, and genuinely inauthentic. Fabulous is he. Who has ward, opponent can't choose his character except to challenge. 1 jump ahead. Gotta eat to live, gotta see a league. Tell you all about it when I got time. Says character cost or 2 or made me sing this song. Put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. I'm stuck with Winnie the Pooh. Oh bother, not again. Next, choose a exerted character who can't ready at the start of their next turn. Oh, so we for sure got our brand new card, Roxanne. Powerline fans. This is from Goofy Movie. Concert lover. When you have the character with a singer in play, this character gets +1 challenge and +1 lore. Ooh, that is cool. So we're gonna have singer type at some point. There's so many singers in the game, so that's really cool. Elsa, Snow Queen. Says freeze, exert to exert chosen opposing character. Lawrence, mischief, jealous manservant. This new where the crown could finally be his. I wonder if that's a new one too. Or if that doesn't look like the Inkwell crown. Payback, well, this character has no damage, he gets 4 challenge. Second star to the right. Sing together for 10. Chosen player draws 5 cards. It would be hilarious, like, if you deck someone with this card. That'd be funny. Heart of Tufiki. Create life, exert, pay 2. Put the top card of your deck in your inkwell face down and exerted. And our foil is also a super rare. So we have Mulan, Elite Archer. Has shift 5. And then we have Straight Shooter. When you play this character, you may use shift. If you shift a player, she gets +3 challenge. Triple shot. During your turn, wherever this character deals damage to another character in a challenge, do the same amount of damage up to 2 other chosen characters. That's nuts, right? So if you don't shift her, she's only generally doing 2. If you shift her, she's doing 5. And you can do 5 up to 3 characters. That's pretty cool. And then we got our second art card. Alright, let's hop into this. Let's go to pack number 3. We have Rapunzel Sunshine. Again, I don't remember this artwork for this card, but the thing is, again, these are 9 sets. So if these are cards from pack series 1 or 2, I just might not have seen them and looked at them in a while. Magic Hair. Exert to move up to 2 damage from chosen character. You can fly. Chosen character gains evasive till the start of their next turn. Mickey Mouse, Standard Bearer. Stand strong. When you play this character, chosen character gains Challenger +2 this turn. They get two extra challenge points when challenging. Pegasus, gift for Hercules. Evasive. His name is Pegasus, and he's all yours. Another 1 jump ahead. Oh, we got the awesome Winnie the Pooh, Honey Wizard. So yeah, we get a Dreamborn version of him. That's always fun. Love the artwork. Le Fleur, Investigator, Fan the Flames. When you play this character, ready chosen character, they can't quest for the rest of this turn. All the mob needs is a push in the wrong direction. Madame Odie, Voice of Wisdom. Listen to your mama now. Whenever the character quests, you may move up to 2 damage counters from chosen character to chosen opposing character. Dig a little deeper. He got a card that goes right with her. Sing together 8. When the top 7 cards of your deck, put 2 in your hand and the rest of the bottom of your deck. And there's a lot of sing together cards in this set, which is cool because it was a neat mechanic. Now we're trying to maybe push a little bit more like team play. Our first rare card is Ariel, Sonic Warrior. I love this version of Ariel. Ariel. She has Shift 4, Amplified Voice. Whenever you play a song, you may pay 2 and deal 3 damage to chosen character. The Magic Feather. You can now fly. When you play this item, choose a character of yours. While this item is in play, that character gains evasive. Grounded, pay 3 to return this item to your hand. Ooh, that's neat. I think this is a Dumbo one. We have our foil is Smash, which I believe... go away. That's from Frozen. My brain first want to say I thought that was the Ice Titan from Hercules. Deal 3 damage to chosen character. And we got a power line face. I think towards the top of the card there. Other one looks like it was on the bottom corner. Bottom center, maybe. On the back side of that one, it doesn't have the games. It just has QR code for their site. Alright. Pack number 4 with a big guest. The top 4 cards of your deck, you may reveal a character and put it into your hand, but the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. The Queen of Hearts, Impulsive Ruler, says Rush. Character can challenge the turn they played. The Glow Lore and the Flood caught her eye. The Spellbook, she cried. Don't let it get away. Think you're setting her up for the next villain. Tinkerbell, Tiny Tactician. Battle plans, exert, draw a card. The chosen character discards a card. Donald Duck, Sleepwalker. Startled Awake. Whenever you play an action, this character gains +2 challenge this turn. Anna, Braving the Storm. I was born ready. Will you have another hero character in play? This character gets +1 lore. Cusco, Wanted Llama. Okay, where am I? This character is banished. You may draw a card. Wildcat, the Mechanic, Evasive. And disassembled, exert, banish, chosen item. Another Tinkerbell. A lot of Tinkerbell in here. Make a new friend. When you play this character with the top 4 cards of your deck, you may reveal the character card and put it in your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. Find them, flatten them. Banish all items. Our first rare. Kind of easier to get like some of these cards right in a row. Like we had Encanto, and now we got another one right after it. Sing together 7. Lay the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal up to 2 character cards, put them in your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. We got a super rare with Prince Philip, Vanquisher of Foes, Shift 6, Evasive, and Swift and Sure. When you play this character, banish all opposing damage on character. So I'm not sure what this is. I know it's the back of a card, but this is how this came in the pack. It's a backwards card. Because then after it, of course, is we have our power line, World's Greatest Rock Star. Then Smish is recreating his one card. So I don't know if this is normally the foil card. So I don't know if it's just backwards for some reason. It was. Okay. I was like, that was weird. So I was like, maybe that's how they're doing enchanted cards now or something. They're putting them backwards so that someone doesn't see it until they actually open the pack. But nope. It's just another baby Tinkerbell. But that would have been kind of cool. We have a new location here. Atlantica. Concert Hall. Not brand new one. We have a location we haven't seen in this video. Underwater acoustics. Characters count as having +2 sing costs with singing songs here. So definitely something like this is going to work well with that sing together. Because you might be able to even perform it by yourself. Gaston. We have Tiana. Just doesn't do anything special, but you need some cheaper cards to always play. Another Tinkerbell. Mufasa. Big Mufasa there. Timothy Q. Mouse. Yeah, more Dumbo stuff. So Dumbo's brand new. So it's like Dumbo is in this set, and Goofy Movie are the 2 brand new things, and maybe Queen of Hearts stuff might be the 3rd brand new stuff. Let's show them, Dumbo. Will you have a character with evasive? Play this card, it gets +1. Particularly Cake will fly all the way to the top. So we had his nose, and we've had his mouth with his nose, and we have yet to have him, Dumbo himself. 4 dozen eggs. Your character's gained resist 2 till the start of your next turn. The Magic Mirror. Speak. Exert. Pay 4, draw a card. What wouldst thou know, my queen? Hey, that's not even terrible to just have, like, you have 4 sitting around. Li Shang, Imperial Captain. Oh, sweet. We got John Silver. My wife loves John Silver cards. Greedy Treasure Seeker. Chart your own course. For each location you have been played, a character gained resist 1 and lore +1. The 8th rule ability, don't underestimate the power of a bad reputation. Pongo, Determined Father, Twilight Bark. Once during your turn, you may pay to reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character card, put it in your hand, otherwise put it at the bottom of your deck. And we got another Lawrence, and we got another Power Line. Now, I know I have the Villainous games, and I'm sitting here trying to recall back. I don't think we've had John Silver in there yet. I haven't said it right. Yeah, John Silver. That'd be a fun villain to play as. Alright, we have a Rapunzel. We have a Little Rhea, Headstrong. Note to self, don't die. During your turn, whenever this character bashes another character in a challenge, mirror this character. If you do, she can't quest for the rest of this turn. In Ariel, Determined Mermaid. I want more. Whenever you play a song, you may draw a card and choose a discarded card. The Enchantress. Unexpected Judge. From Beauty and the Beast. True form will be in challenge as character's +2 challenge. Hans. Noble Scoundrel. Royal Schemes. When you play this character, a princess or queen characters in play, gain 1 lore. Elsa, Gloves Off, Challenger +3. The Signed Contract. Fine print. Whenever an opponent plays a song, you may draw a card. 4 dozen eggs. We have another Queen of Hearts. Wonderland Empress. Always are my ways. Whenever this character quests, your other villain characters get +1 lore. The more of England she claims, the more she wants. Our rarest beast, Gracious Prince. Full dance card. Your princess characters get +1 challenge and +1 shield. My brain wants that willpower. This heartwarming as music began, dances took their places. I think that's a new one too. Oh, and dude, so I said I wasn't sure if that Mulan was in blue. It is in blue. Maybe not that exact one, it's slightly different art, but that does probably mean we might have her in there. Considerate Diplomat. Imperial Invitation. Whenever this character quests one of the top 4 cards of your deck, you reveal a princess character and put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. And our foil is another Tinkerbell, and we got another Power Line. We gotta get the full puzzle card. I'm gonna have to buy another box just to try and hunt that down. Is it ironic or funny or coincidental that we have a Power Line artwork being drawn by or at least concept art, it says, by Max, by a guy named Max, who is, one of the main characters of the movie. Another Atlantica. Rapunzel letting down her hair. Tangle. Whenever you play this character, each opponent loses 1 life. Prince Eric. Dashing and brave. Challenger +2. Steamboat Mickey is in green. So was he in green in there? Yeah. He is green, but yeah, again, it's different artwork. So I wonder if there's like different artwork cards. Interesting. Steamboat Pilot. We have the Rose Lantern. Mystical Petals. Exert and pay to move 1 damage conquer from chosen character to opposing character. The Coconut Basket. Consider the coconut. Whenever you play a character, you may remove 2 damage from chosen character. A pirate's life. Sing together. Each opponent loses 2 lore, you gain 2 lore. Last ditch effort. Exert chosen character. Chosen character of yours gains challenger to this turn. Hercules, beloved hero, was bodyguard and resist +1. Shere Kong, menacing predator. Don't insult my intelligence. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, gain 1 lore. The strength of a raging fire. Deal damage to chosen character equal to the number of characters you have in play. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. I know that's not anywhere near the tune of the song. We have a rare foil Cusco. Temperamental Emperor who has ward. Opponents can't choose a character except the challenge. And no touchy. When this character is challenged and bashed, you may bash the challenging character. I asked for an emerald, and that's clearly jade. What is wrong with you people? Now I want to, like, side tangent brain here is, like, now I want to, redo Cusco's movie, but having him voiced by Barbie. And then we have another one of those. Alright, so I had to do a quick pause here. In the meantime, I looked up just kind of what was in there. So I did find out a couple of interesting things. There are 2 new rarities in here, Epic and Iconic. And Epic is going to be basically borderless, borderless art cards. They're really cool. And then Iconic is going to be full art, alternate art cards. That's where we're gonna see this Mulan or this Mickey are going to be full art, cool versions of those cards. Kind of like the Enchanted, but another. I don't know if they're more or less versus the Enchanted or not. I think there's 18 Iconic or Epic arts. I can't remember which one they said. And then also the cards that are being reprinted in this set are from sets 1 through 4, because they're adding a rotation into it for tournaments and stuff. So basically sets 1 through 4, which is the first chapter, Into the Inklands was set 3, Ursula's Return or Revenge was set 4. I forgot what set 2 was off the top of my head. But the first 4 sets are basically being pulled out of rotation for tournaments, and it's going to be the last 4 sets, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and then now 9 will start the next rotation cycle. So that's why they're reprinting it. So if every 8 sets they do another reprint set, reprinting cards from the previous 4, that's actually not a terrible idea. Then that way, hey, if you're coming in now set 12, you're gonna be oh, by the time we get to the couple more sets, we'll be able to pick up some of the stuff from the older ones. But it's also a way to keep cards from the other stuff that's rotating out kind of in the works, so people can still play some of them. But again, I think like I said at the top of the video, they're pulling out cards that people were using more often, or that might have synergized with some of the later sets a little bit better. Here, they're pulling off a lot of the some of the songs are getting printed more, some of the stuff with Sing Together, things like that. So I think that's the idea, is hey, here are some of the more not just here are our favorite cards, but here are some of the ones that are going to work best in the upcoming cycles. Alright, so this pack run, Lost in the Woods, sorry. All opposing characters have -2 challenges to start of your next turn. We have a Moana, Undeterred Voyager, the Evasive. Another Ariel. We haven't gotten too many duplicates, so which is always nice. Megra, Pulling the Strings. Wonder Boy. When you play this character, chosen character is -2 challenges turn. Another Louie. So if we got a Louie here, doesn't mean we're necessarily going to get Huey and Dewey, though, if they're reprinted ones, right? Another Winnie the Pooh. Judy Hopps, Optimistic Officer. Don't Call Me Cute. When you play this character, you may bash chosen item. If you do, player draws a card. Another Queen of Hearts. Now, yes, not getting too many duplicates, and we got duplicate after duplicate. Our first rare is why am I going to butcher this name? Philosetis. Great names. No nonsense instructors. You gotta stay focused. Your hero characters gain +1 challenger, and shameless promoter whenever you play a hero gain 1 lore. And then we got a super rare of Peter Pan Shadow, not sewing on. Rush and evasive, and Tiptoe. Other characters with rush gain evasive. And our foil is a Daisy Duck Musketeer Spy. Infiltration. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and discards a card. So this is also a neat thing with reprinting some of these, because yeah, like I said, we might not get all 3 Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We might not get all the Musketeers. They could possibly, like, throw in, like, one of the Dalmatians. I think we had, like, Pertle or Pong already. But we might not get the Dalmatian cards themselves, because some of them may have been reprinted in other sets. Some of them might focus, because maybe they're going to reprint some more other Musketeer characters or whatever later on. Just kind of neat how they can do some of that. Or what they do with it. So, like, we got another Galactica. So far, it's the only location we've got. I don't know if there's going to be more in here. We got Max Goof. Rockin' Teen. Singer 5. I just want to stay home. This character can't move to locations. Oh, that's neat. A little bit of lore in there. Benja, Pegasus, Cruella Gavin. I love her outfit in this card. Fashionable Cruiser. Now get going. During your turn, characters gain evasive. Dolores Madrigal, Easy Listener. Magical Informant. When you play this character, if an opponent exerted a character in play, you may draw a card. Oh, cheese! The Leaning Tower of Cheese. We have Bobby Zimirsky. I love that. Spray Cheese Kid. That is awesome. So cheesy. When you play this character, you may draw a card and then choose and discard a card. So I'm really hoping we get all the other characters from this set. Like, we still need Goofy, we need Powerline, and then I'm hoping we get Max and Pete. That'd be awesome. We have just got Mickey Mouse, True Friend. Tuck Tuck, Lively Partner, as evasive and on a roll. When you play this character, you may move him and one of your other characters to the same location for free. If you do, another character gets +2 challenge. The Beast. We've seen. Our other rare is Captain Hook, Captain of the Jolly Roger. Double the Powder. When you play this character, you may return action card named Fire the Cannons from your discard pile to your hand. So this one's only going to be useful if we have Fire the Cannons in this set. Otherwise, you're hunting down a card that might not exist. Then we have an uncommon foil medallion weights. Discipline and strength. Pay to exert. Chosen character gains +2 challenge. Whenever they challenge another character, you may draw a card. And we have another piece of power line. So we have 4 of the 9. We're already on the second box worth of packs, the second stack of 8, so we'll see what we get. We have a new Stitch here. We have Alien Dancer. We have we got Powerline. Taking the Stage, Singer 4. Going to the Powerline concert. It's unbelievable, man. Yes, we gotta get PJ in here. Be awesome. The Beast's Mirror. Show Me. Pay 3 and exert. If you have no cards in your hand, draw a card. Another Donald Duck. Maid Marian. Delightful Dreamer. Highborn Later. When you play this character, chosen character gets -2 challenge. Another Pooh. Contract. 4 dozen eggs. The Mob Song. The Queen is our rare. Wicked and Vain. I Summon Thee. Exert to draw a card. And we have a Bruno Madrigal, Undetected Uncle. Evasive. You just have to see it. Exert, name a card, then reveal the top card of your deck. If it is named card, put it in your hand. Otherwise, gain 3 lore. Otherwise, put it on the top of your deck. Cool. I wonder if that would work well with, I don't always like to jump back in and look at old cards, but we have Jafar here, right? You play this card with the top 2 cards of your deck, put one on the top of your deck and the other on the bottom. So here you go, then you could do this. Name a card, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a named card, put it in your hand, gain 3, otherwise put it on the top of your deck. So literally play Jafar, then use his ability. He can already be out, so you just have to exert him. And then you could gain that card right away. So it's basically a free card draw of one of 2 cards. Top 2 cards, you pick which one you want, and then here now you get to play it. That's pretty cool. And you get 3 lore for it, too. Pegasus, and another corner piece. They really want me to have this corner of this guitar. Alright, what do we have up next? Oh, I'm stacking cards right. We have Beogist. We have another Queen of Hearts. Impulsive Ruler. There's Rush. There's our Fire of the Canyons. Deal 2 damage to chosen character. Double the power and shorten the fuse. Shorten the power and double the fuse. We got our next location. Hidden Cove. Tranquil Haven. Revitalizing Waters. Characters get +1 challenge and willpower there. So now, although, like, I don't think that necessarily we have to have full cycles of stuff in here, I hope that there's at least a full cycle of lands or locations. So if we're going to start adding some extra locations, at least print off 1 for each one. Although, what makes this difficult is because it's only going if it's only going up to set 4 for reprints, unless they make new lands added in here, that only counts set 3 and 4 for lands. It might only set 3. They might have skipped set 4. I think it might have been land or locations came in set 3 into the Inklands. I think they skipped set 4 and then they put them back in set 5. So there might not be a lot to choose from either. And Mufasa, we do have a Tassa Madrigal. So we have at least 3 of the 6. But yeah, I think we're going to have them in here. At least give you a full set. So if you're starting off and you haven't had any locations, because I don't think there's any in set 8 either. Kasika. Our home. At start of your turn, if you have a character here, gain 1 lore. The Magic Mirror. Juliet Madrigal. Excellent Cook. Signature recipe. When you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. If you remove damage this way, you may draw a card. Oh yeah, we got Robin Hood. We love Robin Hood. Capable Fighter. Skirmish. Exert, deal 1 damage to chosen character. We got another Max Goof. We have Rebellious King. Personal Soundtrack. When you play this character, you may pay 1 to return a song card at the cost of 3 from your discard pile to your hand. Oh, that's neat. And Anna, True-Hearted, let me help you. Remember this character quest, other hero characters get +1 lore this turn. And we got Foil Prince Philip Rare, and another one of those. Alright, we got 5 packs to go. Still haven't gotten any of the Enchanter Epic. I'd like to get at least 1, because it would be awesome, but also just to show it off for everybody. We have another The Queen, Regal Monarch. You Can Fly, Mickey, Tinker, 1 jump ahead, I'm stuck. I got some card soldiers to go with our queen. An Olaf, I like warm hugs. Ursula, the Deceiver, you'll never even miss it. You play this card, when you play this character, chosen opponent reveals your hand, discards a song card of your choice. The Dinner Bell, with Rakagin. You know what happens. Exert and pay 2. Draw a card equal to the damage chosen of character or chosen character of yours and banish them. Our other rare is Shenzi, Hyena Pack Leader, which goes good with the hyenas. I think we're in the last set. One of the last 2 sets. I'll handle this. When a character is at a location, she gets +3 challenge. What's the hurry? When this character is at a location, she may challenge another character. You may draw a card. And we got a foil rare of Jasmine, Fearless Princess. Take the leap. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Now is my chance. Choosing discard a card. This character gains Challenger 3. And another power line face. Well, I don't think we're going to get the full art for power line. So we only got 4 packs left. I think we're missing... if we've had 4 of the 9, we need 5 to be able to do it. So, fortunately, we won't get all that. But, heal what has been hurt. Remove up to 3 damage from a chosen character. Draw a card. Gaston. We got an Eeyore. Overstuffed Donkey. Resist +1. Steamboat Mickey. Develop your brain. Load the top 2 cards of your deck. Put 1 in your hand, at the other at the bottom of your deck. Elsa. Judy. Last Week's Effort. Mickey. First rare is Shere Khan. Our second rare is another Ariel. Our foil is an uncommon Cinderella. Gentle and kind, who has Singer 5. Wonderful Dream. Exert, remove 3 damage from chosen princess character. And we have another one there. I should have grabbed a different box. I shouldn't have grabbed 2 boxes that were next to each other. Unfortunately. Alright. Pluto, Rapunzel, Hercules, Enchantress, Coconuts, Poor Unfortunate Souls. Return chosen character item or location with the cost of 2 less to their player's hand. Got another Roxanne, which works really like that Singer, so that's pretty cool. Another Bobby. Magic Mirror, a Pongo, Twilight Bark. We finally got Dumbo. Ooh. With a foil. So this is an epic. I believe this is classified as an epic. So it's extended artwork, evasive, breaking records, exert 1, and pay 1, draw a card, and gain 1 lore. Making history. Other characters evasive, gain, exert, pay 1, draw 1 card, gain 1 lore. Alright, and that's our first legendary, though. So, we gotta go through almost every pack to get 1 legendary, so that's definitely not good for us. Then we have another Prince Eric, and we have another there. We are not getting this puzzle. It's driving me nuts. We're also not getting... I'm missing a lot of the new cards as well. I was looking at a list, and I think there's like 40-ish new cards. And we're missing a bunch of them, but that's alright. Moana, Eric, Sudden Chill. Each opponent choosing to discard a card. Aurora, Tranquil Princess, who has a ward. We have TikTok, Ever Present Pursuer, who is evasive. Bell, Intuitive Engineer, Tinker. This character quest, you may pay 1 less per next time you play this card. Next time you play this turn. Blech. Nani, Protective Sister with Bodyguard. Li Chang, the Magic Feather, and Look at This Family, Sing Together. Was a top 5 card. Yeah, I've had that one. So we did get one of the new epics. So that's awesome. So, here we got Powerline card. So this is what the epics are going to be. The new one, they're going to have like a rounded top. But basically, they are, they're rarer than a super rare. Or a legendary rare, but they're not as rare as an enchanted, and they're kind of like the cross between them. They're kind of like a, they're a full art version like the enchanted would be, but they're of regular cards and they're not alt artwork. So we've already had this Elsa previously. See if I can find her quick. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. So we can get like just one hand, I'm like, yeah, that's really cool to get some more alternate art cards, or like full art cards are really nice. But on the other hand, I'm also going to be in the camp of, now now if you're trying to complete a full set of cards, like, right, if you want to have every single card, now you're going to have even more things to collect in every single set, which is kind of a pain. I didn't think we had her back that far into the packs. I guess she was fairly early on. Yeah, okay, so here's our regular version versus the full art. So now it's just a full art card, which is like, like borderless, I should say, not necessarily full art, but that's pretty cool. But also if you look at the background there, like it has like a different tank and like 3D effect on the stuff on there and the character. So that's pretty cool. That is that. It's definitely neat. It's cool to collect those. I do like though that when they put these cards like this is they have them 218 out of 204, like the Enchanteds are. So if you're trying to complete a full collection, you can just get to 204. And then if I want to hunt down all the alternate art stuff, it's not classified as part of the actual set. Alright, last pack. Let's see if we get something really cool out of here. We have Pluto, Rescue Dog. To the rescue, when you play this character, you may remove up to 3 damage from chosen characters of yours. We got a PJ Pete. Caught up in the music. Shout out loud. When you play a song, this character gets +2 challenge this turn. Jafar, the Royal Vizier. Don't trust him, sire. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Another Megra. Another Hans. A Lucia Madrigal, the magically strong one, who has Rush. Susu, Daring Visitor, Evasive, and Bring on the Heat. When you play this character, banish chosen opposing character with a challenge of 1 or less. Sven, Official Ice Deliverer. The Aurelian Gyro Sensor. Seeking Knowledge. Remember your character quest. You may look at the top card of your deck. Put it on either the top or bottom of your deck. Another Robin Hood. Unrivaled Archer. Feed the Poor. When you play this character, the opponent has more cards in their hand than you may draw a card. Good shot. During your turn, this character gains evasive. We never rob. We sort of borrow a bit from those who can afford it. We have another legendary. We have Max Scoop, Chart Topper. So we didn't get a Goofy, and I know there's probably was one more power line we're missing. Shift 4. So this is one other thing I did mention. I didn't mention, but they changed the shift card, so they added the pay symbol after it. So you may pay 4 instead of just having it called Shift 4. That's a very minor graphical thing they updated from now on. So if you look at your reprint cards that have shift versus the new ones. Number 1 hit. Whenever this character quests, you may also play a song that costs 4 or less from your discard pile for free. Then put it in the bottom of your deck instead of your discard pile. Oh, that's cool. Our foil is a Rapunzel, and we have another Powerline card. Awesome. So that's what we have for Fabled. So yeah, I know we didn't get all the brand new cards. I know we're missing a decent amount of them. So I'm just looking at a quick list. I don't have like the new Cruella. There's a new Mickey, a new Scar. The new Goofy, of course. Eye to Eye song. My God, I didn't get that. Alice, we're missing a lot of the new stuff, so I may have to pick up another box of these to try and get some more. I may need to unfortunately wait until they restock, because I'm gonna guess by the time I go back to the store they'll be sold out. Which isn't a bad thing though, because that sometimes you get like one print run to the next print run. You're not getting a lot of the same cards mixed next to each other. That's what we have for this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Bye.